Alrighty, we have cleared Alucard, all bosses. Richter, all bosses. It is now time to defeat every boss in Castlevania Symphony of the Night as our favorite character, Maria. Reminder of the reason we're doing this 3 characters, all bosses, spectacular, is because it was an idea spun on the wheel of many fun challenge ideas that we're going to be doing as part of the probably like 2-month-long fundraiser that we're doing for me moving across the country. If you feel like participating, you can do so by sending me money through PayPal, basically. But if not, if you just want to chill, watch some good-ass content, that's cool too. I mean, Maria is fun to play as, don't get me wrong. It's been a long time since I've done a Maria run, though, so I don't remember all of the strats. Like, I'm definitely in the wrong spot here. Also, this is the Saturn Ultimate Edition pack, so there might be some weird differences that I'm not aware of. But, you know, whatever. The song is a banger, yeah.
Thank you.
Too nice.
Thank you for the 2243. Getting us to the lovely final count so far, total of 269. Thank you very, very, very much. I missed the name, but I will thank you properly here in a second. Whee! Yeah, forget all the fast strats. There's a bunch of them. I had the world record in this category at one point. I swear to God. And I've forgotten everything since. But it's fine. Yo, what up, Techo? How are we doing? We're doing good. Because we get to fucking Kamehameha blast these guys into oblivion. What? I think I was in the wrong spot for it. Anyways, I'm not going to get the life max up. I don't need it as Maria. Maria 80%'s really fun and pretty easy to learn. Like, you can learn everything in like a day. Since it's such a short run. Get me out of here, please. Stop it. Not me using the turtle heal, because I'm going to die. I would never. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to be... Like, when in doubt, just spam 4 beasts. Or, better yet, hit him with the fucking laser. Oh, sorry, the ball. The laser's the fully charged one. Now, if this was PSP Maria, we would be suffering. I should have put PSP Maria on the wheel, because that is suffering. If your goal is to watch me suffer, it's watching me play PSP Maria, because that shit is fucking... Ugh. Because it's like a double whammy, because I have to play the PSP version of the game, and I have to play the worst character ever created. At least we made the clock rush. That's all that matters. I'll grab this. It's free. All his life. Hello? I can do it. I can do it. There it is. Gotta go fast. Oh yeah, 4 beasts, by the way. We're just invincible. In case... I guess I probably should have explained more about like what the fuck Maria is about. Because there's probably a chance that some of you watching have never seen Maria gameplay before. This is Maria on the Sega Saturn version of Symphony of the Night. She's busted as fuck. She has a bunch of different spells. She has a triple jump. She has this dive kick. This vault kick thing too. Her high jump, similar to like Richter's uppercut, is like very, very good and has this like crazy diagonal angle to it. What else? She also has like insane sub weapons too. It's just that like her spells are so strong, you never really need to use the sub weapons. So. Hold on. Come on. Another thing with the 4 beasts is it increases your damage of your kicks. So you can just like kick stuff over and over again. He does have a controllable dragon as well. It's fun. She's a very, very powerful character. Yeah, kick stuff simulator, you know. Yeah, if you ever just want to like boot up Symphony of the Night and mess around, I definitely recommend looking up the spells and how to perform them and just having fun. Also, yeah, she starts with 100 hearts and she can get up to 999. That's her maximum heart count because, of course. The fun is not banned at the moment. Fun is in a constant state of being banned for you guys, but not for me, unless I say that fun is banned for me. Does that make sense? It's obvious when you say it out loud that way, right? I do want to grab the Bible. Thank you. Ah! All right, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Nice. Nice. Hippogriff, quick kill. So yeah, Bible plus damage over time from being in the 4 beast mode, plus the additional damage from your uppercut, like the bonking against the ceiling, that also does a crap ton of damage while 4 beast is active, so. It's a good time. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the fun part of the game. Yes, bonking does indeed do damage. It's fun time. Why is only available on Saturn version? Did they ever make a PS version with all characters playable? No. Well, I mean, the answer to the question is no, because this version of Maria was never playable anywhere else. Keep is where you go back anyways. Is it? It used to be you do it immediately.
That didn't count? You're smoking my penis right now.
I think for MP reasons. Speaking of MP reasons. Beautiful Joe, thank you very much for the 11 months. I think when I had record, you went back in Allrox's quarters. Unless the route has just changed since then, or maybe I'm misremembering. I might be misremembering. It's very possible that I'm misremembering. I know the strats have been significantly improved since the last time I ever ran this seriously. Yeah, my MP is Because I remember the strats I had for this back in the day. Because I wanted enough MP to do a 4 beasts right here. I think it's because keep is the only warp you need. I think we routed it in such that we grabbed the All Rocks warp because you never actually would interact with the All Rocks warp, I think. So, like, if you grabbed it, it didn't matter. And you would do this section earlier so that your MP lined up so you could do this. If I remember correctly, that's how we did it, but I don't know. Also, my 4 beasts should be running out soon, which is a problem. Yep. Not too bad. We got to say hi to Rom Scout. We're absolved of our sins of not saying hi. Whatever. Close enough. Something 4 wolves inside of you. There are 4 wolves inside of you and they all make you invincible. I don't know. It's not crazy optimized, so who knows? Yeah. It's a very difficult run to fully optimize because of the MP restrictions, and that like constantly is in flux depending on like how fast you're moving through rooms and stuff like that determines how much MP you have. Because during most of her animations, she doesn't restore MP, which is like obviously a problem. This area is so ugly we missed nothing on the PlayStation. You say so. I don't know. Some people would have your head on a fucking stick for saying something so heinous. We need the Sega Saturn content. We need it. Oops. Guardian Knuckle, please. That's fine. Whatever. Close enough to what I wanted to do there. I forget how to actually play as this character. I probably need to keep the Bible around, if I remember correctly. Because I think we don't use any other sub-weapons until, like, the very end, but... Yeah, because I also have a similar strat for killing Lesser Demon with Bibles. Either way, it's not a big deal. There we go. Lesser Demon's not even a boss. Lesser Demon is a boss, whether you would like it or not. Lesser Demon is only not a boss under one specific situation, which is reverse boss order. And it's only that way because this game fucking sucks. And to be fair, reverse boss order is a meme. Damn it. Come on. Probably good enough. Yeah, all of your sub weapons are like turbocharged in the 4-beast form as well, which is dope. I thought I was a meme. Say that again. Say it to my motherfucking face. Say that shit again. I'm not a meme. I'm a very serious adult human being who plays video games from his childhood for a living. That makes me very serious. Mods, send them to Brazil. My feelings got hurt. Send them to Brazil. Fuck it. I'm not mad. You're mad. You're lucky my mods are asleep even though I'm yelling. No, Australia, they'll have too much fun. That's the problem. I was doing laundry. What's going on? Don't worry about it. It's fine. The entirety of my pride and ego has been thoroughly shattered by one chatter. And I'll never be the same. So just like the normal stuff. Mondays. Yeah, just the average Monday. Exactly. Get me out of here. I'm not a meme alert when. If somebody clipped it, I can make it an alert. If nobody clipped it, then that's on you guys. I ain't going back to clip that shit. I do not have the time. Brazil is kind of like the Shadow Realm if you think about it. Yugi was sending people to Brazil in Season 0 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga. Nice. Perfect movement. Beep, 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 beep. Wee, 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 wee. Yuki's sending people to find thick Latinas and Latinos. God. Wait, hold on. Can we get this version of Yu-Gi-Oh, please? Oh no, I lost the duel. Whatever will I do? Whee! Oh, by the way, in case you guys are wondering why I'm not going to go fight motherfucking Succubus or Doo-Doo Stinky, what the fuck is their names? Minotaur and Werewolf. Because when you're playing as the alternate characters in Symphony of the Night, you actually cannot fight bosses that have a cutscene tied to them. The only one that does have that does let you do that is Shaft. So, you know, it's just how the game is. I could try and do Scylla skip. I'm not gonna go for it. It's whatever. It's not worth it. Let's just have some fun. Although I did touch the dithered water, so I think I'm ruined forever. Shoutouts to dithered water. If you didn't watch the Richter All Bosses run, go back and watch it. We discuss how the water is dithered and how that will affect your health. And the government doesn't want you to know about it or whatever. And it's the thing in the water that's changing the frogs, if you know what I'm saying. just gonna do it this way. Gamer girl bathwater, now with dithering. Huh? $10 million idea? Hold on. I'm about to be a gajillionaire. Find it at the merch store now. Exclamation mark merch in chat, guys. For the low price of $69.69. Yeah, Gamer Girl Bathwater 4 Beasts Edition. Now with dithering. Yeah, Maria's got her little fucking Hadouken. I think I'm allowed to stand like here, and it's fine, probably. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I make my own homemade dithered water for sure. If you don't know what dithering is, I don't know. I'm not your fucking dad. Google.com or ask Grok or whoever your favorite robot companion. I can't teach you everything. Yeah, Google dithering rule 34. Gemini is your favorite? Okay, mods actually send him to Brazil. AI sympathist spotted. Dismantle all robots. We are anti-robot on this stream. All robots will be dismantled in the Butlerian Jihad. Remove all technology. Not to be confused with rowboats. Yes, we love rowboats. Yeah, all AI, including the scripts used by the Symphony of the Night bosses. Those will all be defeated, which is why we're doing the all bosses runs. It's to defeat the AI. I think I'm supposed to... Yeah, Guardian Knuckle... I'm actually supposed to 4 Beast, but whatever. No, the 69-second timeout! Ah. Yeah, this is what rising up against the AI overlords looks like, actually. Although, I'm sure there's plenty of people that are totally fine with letting their lives be run by the AI overlords at this point. He went to Brazil. We'll see you soon. No one comes back from Brazil an unchanged person, you know? Hi, Guru. Thank you very much for the 33. Damn, that lag went crazy. But the tier 3 is greatly appreciated, Lion Guru. Thank you. And 33 months on top of that. Jesus. Huge support. Mega bigly support. In fact, Aniv was the only good robot. I'll say it. As soon as Aniv got banned off of Twitch, that's when I said, you know what? All robots. That was the only good one. And now they're all gone. The only good robot gone for forever. Aniv was the only robot to gain self-awareness and become actually robot Detroit become human or whatever. What the fuck was the name of that video game? Detroit, This City Fucking Sucks, Humanity Edition 69 or whatever. I don't know. I've never been to Detroit. I'm sure it's a fine city for those that live there. Or maybe it sucks ass. I don't know. I ain't your dad. Again, Google. Look it up in a book. I don't know. I too miss a Niv. Speaking of lag, I tried Bloodstain on my old computer. It was running at 1/4 speed, 10 frames per second. Nice. What is a book? So back in the olden times, when knowledge needed to be passed down between generations, instead of hoarding all of it into behind paywalls and subscriptions, what they would do is they would take some sort of device, like a stencil of some kind, usually apply some amount of like a dyeing agent to it, like ink, perhaps, or you could use like minerals like graphite, and then press into like parchment or hey, back in the day, you could even carve that shit into stone if you wanted to. The idea is that you wanted to then represent to the future generations that could then read the writing that you put down, therefore passing along information. Nowadays, we just have Grok do all of that for us. And I've learned so much from Grok, including all those things happening in South Africa, which I wasn't aware of before, and are totally real because my best friend Grok told me about it. Should you read Fairy Scroll? I mean, if you're into that sort of thing. Hey, I ain't judging. No, Grok would never let me speedrun SotN because I'm playing as a girl right now, and everybody knows playing as a woman is is like woke garbage and not based or whatever. So you know. I'm just now noticing the A and the R in Maria's name. Is that... They're like kind of mirrored. There's some symmetry going on here. I like it. Yeah, shout outs to Noiv loading. Any loaders? Any Noivers? I think I'm too early. I think I'm very much too early. No, I'm good. Because that guy doesn't have a hitbox right away. It like spawns in partway through the flying animation. So I was worried that I did it way too early, but it's good. Come on. When in doubt, 4 beasts. I've heard of, imagine a world with 4 Mr. Beast. Oh my god, I'm 12 years old and I'm pogging. Imagine how powerful 5 beasts would be. That's the sign of the end times, I believe, right? I think that's in the Book of Genesis, right? Imagine the world where all YouTubers are AI and the internet is dead. You mean the world we're living in right now? Except instead of the word all, it replaced that with like 75%. By pure mass. Maybe not by views, but by pure mass of videos, yeah. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if 75% of all videos are AI. It's really bad. We live in the worst possible times. I think I need to... whatever. I'll simply just be better and not die. The Google AI thing has you scared. It has me scared for people who are dumb. And by people who are dumb, I mean people who don't think that we live in the world that we currently do. Like, they're just unaware of the fact that producing video with AI is so easy to do. Because if you feed somebody a video and you tell them, hey, by the way, there's a chance that this was created with AI, I think the odds that the average person can spot AI goes up significantly. Whatever, dude. It's the people who just don't think about the fact that AI exists are the people that I think are more susceptible to being tricked by it. Because, like, I actually had this conversation in a, like, Discord with a bunch of other YouTubers, and I was, like, dumbfounded by how much, like, fear the YouTubers had about, like, dude, we're so cooked. Like, people are just going to be using this to replace our fucking jobs, man. It's like, it's so fucking over. And I'm like, really? This shit looks terrible. Like, I don't know, man. It just looks bad. Like, I don't know how to describe it other than, like, it's not there yet. And people keep saying, dude, it's photorealism. It's perfect. It makes zero mistakes. And it's like, no, this looks like trash. Death of low-quality YouTuber? Absolutely not. I maybe am an optimist. I genuinely think people will seek out, over time, the creativity of human beings. Kids don't care. You say that now, but I think they will. Genuinely. Maybe young kids that don't know the difference. But the thing is they will. As they grow up, they will be, like, introduced to the concepts of what is being made. And how it's made. And especially if, quote-unquote, AI is mainstream, counterculture will always be that of the youth, and the youth will be like, nah, fuck that shit. This shit is cringe as hell. Some fucking corporation wants me to watch this shit. I don't want to. I think the ebb and flow of counterculture amongst the youth will prevail. This guy fucking sucks, by the way. Bro. Can you stop? But I guess if you're, like, fully out of optimism for life in and of itself and you want to go full nihilism mode, I can't stop you from that. The creativity of human beings sadly involves doing fake skits to go viral? No, that's not true. Again, you're going full doomerism mode when it's like, that is not the creativity of human beings. That is human beings that are using their pattern recognition to gain favorability within algorithms. But those algorithms then, in and of themselves, are not, like, ordained by God. They can be changed and will change over time. Especially as human beings' tastes change over time. Because essentially the algorithms exist such to appeal to the human nature. And those sorts of trends do change over time. The same way that, like, context amongst human beings and cultural knowledge has generally moved forward over time. Like, those things do change the way that we perceive art. It's like the same. This is the analogy I like to give to people. The first time a moving pictures, was shown in front of a mass audience is that fucking shit-ass 2 FPS movie of the train running at the screen, right? Audiences were genuinely shocked and terrified that a train was going to crash through the wall because they had never seen moving pictures before. Culturally, we as human beings understand. If you see moving pictures, it doesn't mean it's actually real. It might have been the horse. Still, regardless. Same thing will happen with AI video. Culturally, we'll have the cultural knowledge and understanding that video is not meant to be used as like definitive proof of anything being real. I have to kill Galmoth. Like, I don't know. There's been comparable, like, Photoshop is a great example. Every boomer in the universe got fooled by Photoshop, fucking fake Jesus toast printings, God is real or whatever, and they're falling for the same shit again with AI. However, we, as people who grew up with the internet, understand if you see something that is unbelievable, Photoshop fucking exists. This is just Photoshop, but for videos. And granted, Photoshop for videos already existed. Viral videos happened all the time of people using fucking After Effects and shit to create fake videos. It's just the mass of fake videos that will now exist will be a lot larger in scale and easier to produce. Everyone who says we're cooked because AI is gonna fucking ruin the world, it's like, AI video is not gonna be the thing that ruins the world. Or the internet, by any means. Because it's already cooked. It's honestly just the propensity of AI language models to simulate chat. That is the thing that will fill the internet with a bunch of random noise. And also taking jobs away, obviously. But that's like, you know. That's how any sort of automation under the current system in which we produce and acquire, I'm trying to avoid specific words because I don't want to trigger anybody. Monetary value? Tend to go towards automating out the worker and producing more profits for, you know, the people who own the things and not the people working. I never found those crosses. It'll probably be fine. This is definitely not enough damage. Does I have to do it again? I don't think I have enough hearts. I'm gonna run out. Oh, that was enough hearts. All right, we did it. Needless to say, I have faith in humanity to figure things out eventually. Granted, it's not guaranteed that that's the universe that we will live in, but I'd like to believe that that's the universe we'll discover eventually. That human beings will realize that, you know, prioritizing the health, safety, and comfort of other human beings is worth pursuing over trying to pursue monetary value, which is a thing that we made up. My faith in humanity dwindles daily. You need to go outside and talk to real human beings. And see them for what they are, which is flawed, just like you are, with their own wants and needs and desires, dreams and aspirations, just as deep and complex as yours. Humanity is all about fuck you, I want more. No, it is not. It is, you guys are so fucking doomer pilled, it's insane. How do you, fuck you, I want more? How do you think, why did human beings paint pictures of humans and animals and complex works onto the on the cave walls? Why did they do that? Because fuck you, I want more? No, because expressing as a conscious human being is complex and we want to share that with others because we have deep ingrained bits of humanity and compassion and love deep down in our fucking genetics, motherfucker. You are empathetic and you will like it. Just because you turn that shit off because you saw too much fucking want and destruction in despair over the course of your lifetime does not mean that that shit is not encoded into your fucking DNA. Get over it. You're going to be optimistic and you're going to like it. Doesn't mean that there's not flaws baked into our fucking DNA either that, you know, go against the grain of creating horrors beyond our wildest beliefs, obviously. Duh. That goes without saying. But there's also another side of humanity that people love to forget about. Which is that, like, people do just, like, unrequited gestures of kindness all the time. It's just that none of that shit ever gets, you know, mainstream news coverage or any of that shit. Humanity is much more deeper and thoughtful than most people give credit for. Go outside and talk to real people and you'll realize that very quickly. Because, like, ask an individual how much they are willing to, like, do for personal gain if it means causing harm to others. Most people are like, I don't need that much, to be honest. I'm just looking for this much amount of, like, comfort and safety in my own personal life and family life. But after that, I honestly don't care. And you realize that's, like, the majority of people. Very, 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 very few amount of people go overboard with that shit. Granted, they have a, let's say, disproportionate amount of influence in the way the world works, unfortunately. But, you know, it happens. If only there was a way to change the dynamic of the way, like, value and wealth is understood to be. I don't know, man. Something that prioritized the sociability, a social gathering of resources, perhaps, instead of a accumulation for only a small few. It'll never work. The French Revolution was by no means perfect, but I'm not completely new conversation, by the way. Not related to anything I was talking about previously. Whatever happened to the guillotine? Does anybody have any of those lying around, perhaps? They forgot to clean it. Can I get an Amazon guillotine delivered to my house in with 2-day shipping? Gronk, is this true? Well. The guy was building a lemon chopper in his backyard. Oh, okay. Maybe wiki how to build your own lemon chopper? Surely the lemons are quite large, right? We're talking about, like, the GMO lemons that get to maybe the size of a human head, perhaps. Leave me alone. Yeah, maybe a watermelon chopper, actually. There you go. Anyways. How do I kill these motherfuckers again? I genuinely do not remember. Probably 4B. I'm supposed to have the cross. If I don't have cross, what do I do? I could try and summon the dragon. That'd be funny, but I don't think I can do enough damage to all three of them. So it probably is just 4 beasts and then like wing it. I'd be skipping the diagonals. Probably should have waited to do the spell, but 600 crit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oops. 300 damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. When you put it like that, yeah, it's pretty good. Did you know that Maria is overpowered? True. Go. Ah! Sure, this is where I wanted to be. Yep, all the way down here. Whee! I got imped. You know what? I actually might need the hearts. True, Robo. Robot to Viking. Yeah, no, overpowered 17-year-old in my Japanese video game. The only difference is we're not killing God. We're only killing a vampire guy, Shaft, I guess, but... No, don't worry, guys. They don't start living together until a year later, so it's chill. Yeah, don't ask the founding fathers what they were up to in the 1700s. Shit was different back then. And not in a good way. Weren't the founding fathers dealing meth? Was meth a thing back then? I hope so. I know opium was. They fought wars over that shit for a very long time. Sir Walter of Whitington. Probably still do. I think System of a Down had a song about that, right? So, in all of Japanese media, how many gods have been killed, do you think? Like 7? Maybe 8? Oop. About tree fitty? Yeah. Ah! We did it! Time! Hey yo, Maria all bosses world record? No, not even close. Well, we had fun and we had very calm, very intelligent, very chill discussions the entire time. Not a single person was upset by any of the words that I said. That is for sure. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the depraved recesses of my mind, like, comment, and subscribe, and join the live streams over on twitch.tv/dragonblitz. And I'll see you in the next one, YouTube. Have a good one. Bye-bye.